What's up, y'all? I've got a really cool vocal effect technique to show you that is super simple but can really enhance the quality of your mixes. Here we go. Vocal effects like reverb and delays are important elements that can add so much depth and overall quality to our music, but sometimes in certain songs or just certain sections of a song, those elements can wash out the vocal and make it sound dull and overshadowed. But there is a way to avoid that by keeping the vocal present while still getting plenty of that reverb or delay to come through. And we can achieve that by using a ducking technique with compression. And here's how you set that up. All right, so I've got my lead vocal audio track right here. It's going through my parallel vocal processing and coming out of this clean vocal bus right here. This is where we're going to be sending to our effect track right here. Now you can pick whatever delay, reverb, any sort of effect track that you have that you're sending that vocal to. Choose any one that you like. You may have a couple that you want to use on that lead vocal, but for this exercise, I'm just going to have this Valhalla delay on there. Really like the setting on that one. And I'll let you listen to it without the ducking technique first.
The cannon shot, my mind went free. I was thinking back to when I used to be where the young woman waited with hungry hands to hold.
All right, so that's a really cool kind of echo effect and delay, and it really shines through, but it kind of muddies up the lead vocal and doesn't make it as present. And this is just in solo, so when all of the other tracks are in, it's going to get really buried and all you're going to be hearing is the effect. So to avoid that, what you do is put a simple compressor, and I'm using the Waves R compressor here, just something that's got this key trigger here. And you're just going to send a copy of that lead vocal, and since I've already got this set up, that is just fine. I'm just sending a copy of the lead vocal, that's all this is, and it's going to trigger this compressor. Now I've got this set as my attack, not too slow, because I want it to act fast enough to let that lead vocal shine through. And then you'll set the release time here on kind of how soon you want that tail end to come through on the effect. You also set your set the compression here and your ratio. And here's what it sounds like with the lead vocal triggering this compressor to duck the effect. Take a listen.
The cannon shot, my mind went free. I was thinking back to when I used to be where the young woman waited with hungry hands to hold.
Much clearer. You can still hear the really cool effect coming in and being released in a timely manner, but still having that vocal present. And it's all going to cut through real nicely in your mix. Now, if you wanted that echo effect or whatever effect that you are adding to the vocal, you'll just adjust the release time there. If you want it to come on a little sooner, then you'll have a faster release. If you want to push it back to the very end of when those phrases are ending, then you'll have a longer release. The same applies to the attack. If I really want to duck that vocal effect quicker, then we'll have a quicker attack. If we want it to come through kind of at the same time as the lead vocal, then we'll have a slower attack. Now, the amount of compression is also adjusted by your threshold, as well as the ratio. And if you've got your time kind of set up how you like it and you think you want the effect just a little bit louder, then you've got a gain control as well. I really like Waves R compressor for this technique specifically because of all of the settings. It really allows me to dial in and get that effect just how I want it. If you like this video, you'll love this custom playlist that I've made just for you that has my most popular mixing videos that so many of you are finding extremely helpful. And be sure to hit the subscribe button so that you'll know when more mixing videos are added. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. We'll talk again real soon.